Hello everybody and welcome back to Crackin' Packs MTG. Today we have Marvel's Spider-Man Magic the Gathering Collector Booster, and this is for Dr. Chewy. So we're gonna get this thing open and we're gonna do everything a spider can. Spin a web of any size, and if you don't mind, subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment because we're gonna be giving away a play booster box of this next Friday. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. Get your comment in. I don't know a whole lot about this set. I've only seen the unavoidable spoilers that you see on social media. So I only have a surface level understanding of what is in the set. So I know a lot of people flame me for that, but I like to experience things in person for the first time. So this is my first real look at the set. And let's get started. Cards are flat and the foil is clear. Very nice printing on these. Even though these are printed, these are US print, these are usually the ones that we get the Pringles and the cloudy foils. These are very nice. City Pigeon, Venom Evil Unleashed, Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary. Let me go back and see if there's any of these I need to flip. Not yet, not yet. Prowler Claw Thief, MJ Rising Star. A lot of people have said we missed an opportunity because MJ should have been red. Right? Agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Sandman's Quicksand. Heroes Hangout. These lands are amazing. These are also what the playmats for the set are going to look like. So if you like these basics, these full art basics, make sure to pick up the playmats that go along with it. And Hydro Man Fluid Felon. This guy, I have seen things about him. He's kind of like Blue Ramp, right? Crazy. Shadow of the Goblin. Pumpkin Bombs. Counterspell. This one is dope. And is that a mythic? Holy smokes, it is a mythic. Okay. Counterspell at mythic. Let's go. Iron Spider Stark upgrade. And here is our art card. Kind of mind blown that Counterspell's at a mythic, but I guess with that art, I guess it's the art and not the card, right? These are going to be like Edge of Eternities. They're much easier to open from the bottom than the top of the pack. So when you guys get a chance to jump in on that, just keep that in mind. Venom's Hunger, Subway Train, Selfless Police Captain, Gallant Citizen, Omnis Asylum, Shriek Troublemaker, Secret Identity, Wisecrack, The Spots Portal. Ooh, that island though. Love that. Spider-Man 2099. This is our first comic book frame. Black Cat Cunning Thief. Really dig that. Peter Parker for the mythic, and we get to flip this one over to the Amazing Spider-Man. Super sick card there. And we're going to follow it up with a huge hit, Mindbreak Trap. This was originally a Zendikar, OG Zendikar card, right? This card's needed a reprint for a very long time. Maybe it has been reprinted and I just missed it, but I know this is that's a nice hit there. Oh, it's a foil Peter Parker. That's gotta be a good hit, right? Sheesh. What a beautiful card. And I'll get all these sleeved up immediately after the video, so guys, don't worry about that. Just for time's sake, these videos take a while as it is. And we want to get you through and to your next YouTube video or to your next task in a decent amount of time. We don't want to sandbag it, but we also don't want to go too fast. We got a Passenger's Ferry, Kapow, Spider Islanders, Damage Control Crew, The Daily Bugle, Spider UK, Raging Goblinoids. There's our Planes. First rare, Venom, aka Eddie Brock. I'm going to say this might be one of the most popular cards in the set. Just off, the card is good, but just off the cool factor alone, right? Arana, Heart of the Spider. We got Iron Spider Stark Upgrade. We already hit one of these in foil. Mystic Confluence. That's really cool art. And now we've got Lizard Connor's Curse. And then a Human Citizen and a Copy Token. I forgot to flip the tokens on the other one. I'll try to remember with the rest of these for you guys. That way you get to see all the cards. We got Guy in the Chair, Eerie Gravestone, Oscorp Research Team, Angry Rabble, Alchemax Slayer Bots, Prowler Misguided Mentor, pictures of Spider-Man, and what typically with these sets there's a couple commons or uncommons that are like really all-stars and have some real value to them. Which ones out of this set do you think it'll be? That way I can be on the lookout. That way they just don't end up in a bulk pile. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man, piloted by Penny. That's a really cool looking card. That's just an uncommon too. Holy smokes. Mountain, Rent is Due. Feels like rent is always due, right? Spider-Ham, Peter Porker. That is freaking hilarious. Doc Ock, Evil Inventor. Rest in Peace. Mythic, these full arts are they're really gonna do some work. We got Jameson, extended art. Oh, and it's an MJ art card. I'm still waiting for the day where we get actual sketched or signed art cards. At some point, it's got to happen, right? We keep pushing that rarity envelope, so at some point, I would love to see an actual sketched card for the art cards, or at least with a signature on card auto from the artist. I think that would be super sick, and just add a little more collectability to these things. Scarlet Spider King, Morbius, the Living Vampire, Kraven, Proud Predator, Another Island, Superior Spider-Man. We got Oscorp, Spider-Punk, a Foil Ponder. These are mythics. That's so crazy to me. I know I keep saying that, but it's mind-blowing. But this one, friends, this one is bonkers. And the Clone Saga. This one looks absolutely amazing. The Saga in the comic book frames are absolutely slick. That rips. That's so nice. Love seeing that. Don't really know where the values of these cards lie. It's too early to tell. We all know the Stone will probably be the marquee card of the set. It also looks like some of these foil extended arts might be bringing some good prices. We'll just have to see where things settle here in a few weeks or a month. Wallcraw, Spider-Girl, Flying Octobot, Ezekiel Sims Spider Totem, Plains, first rare will be Silk Web Weaver, Jackal, Genius Geneticist. And if you guys didn't know already, we're getting some Marvel action figures that come with alt arts of some of these cards in them. So make sure to keep your eyes peeled for those action figures too, if you're looking for that kind of stuff. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. Whoa, that's so sick. Iron Spider, Civil Warrior. That is so dope. Villainous Wrath and a robot Glizzy token. Good stuff so far. Let me know if you guys are going to get out to the pre-release next weekend. Should be a blast. I know this set was originally designed to be a small set, kind of like Assassin's Creed, but they filled it out to make it a full set. I don't know if that was what the reasoning behind that was, but glad we got a full set out of it, and hopefully we get some good usable cards out of this new set. I think we will. Shocker Unshakable, Sun Spider, Nimble Webber, Silver Sable, Mercenary Leader, Forest, Multiversal Passage, Let's see, as this land enters, choose a basic land type. Then you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. This land is the chosen type. Interesting. This is really good. This is like a choose your own shock land, right? Ish. Spider Woman, Stunning Savior. Urban Retreat. This is the most metal art I've seen so far. Infernal Graphs. Holy cow. Look at Venom. Oh my gosh. Urban Retreat again. And that's a really cool art card there. We got 5 packs left. So far, so good. Really enjoying opening this set. I always like it when we can kind of cross genres. I know some people may not be fans of Universes Beyond, but I feel like when we can cross like Lord of the Rings or comic books or Final Fantasy into the Magic universe, it just gives us that much more to look forward to. And I know some of the newer players are kind of against it, but I mean, you gotta think Magic has been around for 30 plus years. It's nice to have some new and exciting stuff into Magic, even if it is familiar to us. It kind of bridges that gap, you know. 30 years is a lot of years and a lot of ideas, and sometimes you got to borrow from other things to keep things rolling. So Magic's bigger than ever now, so however you feel about the UB stuff, it's definitely broadened Magic's horizons. We got Web Warriors, Mountain, Shadow of the Goblin, Lady Octopus, Anti-Venom, Horrifying Healer. That is a lot of pips of white. Savage Beating. These are so sick. Like, they are really, like, Venom's having his way with Spidey on these cards. Black Cat, Cunning Thief in foil. Treasure and a Citizen. All right. We are, what is this, 9 packs deep now. Scorpion Sting. Kapow. Skyward Spider. Passenger's Fairy. Twisted Spider Clone. Robotics Mastery. Living Brain, Mechanical Marvel. Rhino, Barreling Brute. Chameleon, Master of Disguise. I want to be a Master of Disguise. Another Anti-Venom. Back to back. Very nice. Spinneret and Spiderling. We got Lizard. We had him earlier in a foil. Clever Impersonator. These cards, this slot goes so hard. And Hide on the Ceiling. Spider and Villain Token. All right, coming down to the home stretch here. Hopefully we get to see that stone. But we're just going to start off with a Bagel and a Bugle. Doc Ock, Sinister Scientist. Taxi Driver. Grow Extra Arms. Madam Web Clairvoyant. Costume Closet. Spider-Man Heroic Horde. Supportive Parents. Planes. So there's a lot of legendary Spider-Mans in here. So there's going to be a ton of like different Spider-Man commander decks being built because we didn't get precons with this. So you get to pick your favorite hero or villain and assemble a deck out of it. Amazing Alliance. The Death of Gwen Stacy. These sagas, the art, they should all be like this. Interdimensional Web Watch. Terminate. Man, Carnage getting in on the Spidey action now. Symbiote Spider-Man. Such a nice card. Beautiful card. And this one, Spider-Man 2099. That's a nice art card too. If it's anything like Final Fantasy, these art cards, there's a handful of them that will be worth hanging on to. That add a little extra value to your packs. So make sure to check on that. Whoosh. Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Scorpion Sting. Savage Mansion, Lila, Holographic Assistant, Rhino's Rampage, School Days, Spider Bite, Web Warden, Forest, Doc Ox Tentacles, Cheering Crowd, Venom, Deadly Devourer, Master Weaver Web Protector, Arasta of the Endless Web, and a foil Cheering Crowd. Ooh, stamped art card of some of the dopest art. That's so sick. I think instead of the art cards, what if they would have made like little comic booklets, like a miniature comic book that had like 3 pages or 4 pages? I don't know how they would have executed that, but it seems like a sick idea. Seems like a sick idea. All right, we got Spider-Man No More, Spider Islanders, Common Crook, Spider-Man Web Slinger, Symbiote Swarm, Sudden Strike, Grendel Spawn of Null, Web Shooters, Terrific Team Up, Swamp, Craven the Hunter, Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. And if you like the basics, make sure to check out the secret layer too. It's like an oil slick Venom looking basics. I think that comes out the end of this month, so definitely if you like cool basics, worth checking that out. Sandman, Dr. Octopus, Master Planner, Comeuppance. That's crazy looking. Sheesh. And an extended foil anti-venom horrifying healer to end the box. Glizzy token too. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm open to discussions on this set and how you feel. Let's leave the price tag out of it. Let's just look at it on the surface level of Magic cards, and let's have a discussion there. And I really appreciate you guys watching with me. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment, the YouTube stuff. Giving a booster box away next Friday. And we'll have some more content coming up with more Spider-Man stuff, so stay tuned for that. Until the next one, I love your faces. Have yourself a good one.